Today I'm going to teach you how to use Pages to create an interactive table that uses formulas to interact with different cells, like add up, let's say, the total of 5 different cells, or divide 2 cells by 1 cell, or multiply different amounts from a couple cells with another cell. So let's dive right into that. So first of all, let's go to Pages. You can either find it here or right here. Select that. Let's create a new document, and let's select the blank one. And let's make a table. So first of all, before we decide what we're going to do, we need to think up of a problem that we need to solve. So let's say you every 2 weeks, let's say you get your paycheck, and let's say you have a budget for food, a budget for general expenses, budget for utilities, and obviously your savings account. And you want to calculate how much of your salary is designated for each category. So let's quick just make 2 cells here. There. We'll have the name, the category there, and then the amount there. So let's say we have general expenses. This could be anything. It could be toilet paper, it could be soap, shampoo, different things like that. We have savings, we have utilities, and just different things like that. But let's just use these 3. Obviously, you're going to have way more categories than that, possibly, or subcategories even. So let's say with general expenses, let's say what? Let's give it 20%. Let's give utilities 20%. So that leaves us with 60% into savings. So the whole idea of this table is up here we're going to put our salary or our income. And what we want this chart to take the number that I put here, let's say 3,000, maybe that's what you earn in your 2 weeks, who knows? And we want this table to automatically break it down according to these percentages. What total amount goes here, here, and here. So instead of pulling your calculator out and doing 20%, 0.20 times 3,000, 0.60 times 3,000, because that's how you figure out the percent of a number, is just making that, putting the decimal point right there, and multiplying it by 3,000. Or if that sounds so confusing, you could always just do 60 times 3,000 divided by 100. Obviously, you know how that works. So we're going to simplify this. We're going to use a formula in this cell, this cell, and this cell to automatically figure out that for us. So we're going to take this, we're going to first create a formula for this cell. So to create a formula, just touch your mouse up on the top, and you go to Insert, come down here to Formula, and we're going to do a new formula. It isn't sum, average, minimum, maximum account, product. I'm going to create a new formula. So right here, we're going to command the computer, this table, to do something. We're going to say, we're going to do 0.20, which would be equivalent to 20%, times 3,000. No, not 3,000. We're going to do times that cell, so B1, because that's the cell number. You see up here, B, column B, row number 1. And that automatically figured it out for us right there. Boom, 600. We didn't have to In fact, let me just go to calculator quick, just to show you. 0.20 times 3,000, boom, 600. There we go. There's our interactive table. Let's go to savings now and do the same. So remember to insert formula, new product, 0.60 times B1, times B1, and make sure you don't click anywhere else because you can screw things up. Because if you click here, it'll do it times B4, plus times B5. So just make sure you click, you could either just click that or just enter it manually, B1, to be safest. And then just hit the check mark to confirm that. But what I'd usually do is then just copy this. Whoops, snap. Just copy that formula, insert formula, just insert that there, change this to 0.20. Okay, so now right here, I could change this number up, I could do a random number, it will automatically figure that all out, and I don't really like the formatting here. I don't have a comma where I'm supposed to have a comma, I don't have decimal points, because maybe I earned 0.34. Okay, well it does figure that for you, but I don't like the 3 digits after the decimal point. So how we're going to fix that is you click on that, you go to cell, and right here you can click on the select to show 1,000 separator. You do that, and notice the comma automatically is inserted in there for you. And decimals, let's just keep it at, not auto, let's keep it at 2 digits after the decimal point. Let's do that. And just to make sure, if you want just to make sure that these numbers line up with that, you could always do like a total, just to make sure that it didn't calculate it wrong, which obviously it won't, but just to show you another thing you can do, let's add, let's take a sum, we're going to add all these up except this one. So see, it did from B1 to B4, we just want from B2 to B4. So we're going to do B2 plus B3 plus B3 plus B4. There we go. And is it the same? Yep, it is the same. So that is how you use a table with formulas. And there are many, many other things you can do with these formulas. You can do a whole sort of things. You can make your own mini calculator if you wanted. And yeah, just have fun playing around with that. And yes, I guess that will conclude this lesson and how to use tables interactively with formulas. Hope that helps, and see you in the next video.